Okay, tonight we're going to be reviewing our first beer from Smuttynose Brewing Company, which is out of Hampton, New Hampshire. It was founded back in 1994, named after one of the jagged islands off the coast of New Hampshire. There's 9 of them, and Smuttynose, I guess, was the name that took, or the island that stuck, and that's what they named the brewing company. So this is their pumpkin ale. This is probably going to be the last pumpkin ale we're reviewing for this season, in that we're now into November, and the pumpkin ale availability is kind of going the way of the dodo for the time being, at least till next year when it sprouts up again in late July or June or whenever it's coming out now. A lot of people are kind of saving their pumpkin ales, through Thanksgiving and all that, which is fair game, I would say, for this style of beer. I'm getting all these sorts of different readings for the ABV for this particular beer. Smuttynose Pumpkin Ale, according to Beer Advocate, has a 5.84% alcohol by volume ratio. If you go to the website, the Smuttynose website, 6.35%. And I was thinking, well, maybe it's a seasonal thing. Maybe the ABVs change per season. Maybe they kind of add a little stuff, subtract a little stuff, maybe let it ferment a little longer. I don't know. But this particular bottle, which is definitely from this season, it says Best by, Best by March 1st, 2015. It says it's 6.45%, so I'm going to go by what's on the bottle. I don't know who to believe, but I guess if it's on the actual bottle that I'm going to be drinking from, I'll believe the 6.45%. Decent ratings on Beer Advocate. Gets an 83, which is pretty decent. Gets a 66 on Rate Beer, so a little bit, I guess, above the average score of your pumpkin ales. Uses 2-row malts, Karistan, and was it C60 is what it says. Bittering hops, Cascade for the flavoring. It uses Cascade and Liberty, and it incorporates pumpkin puree, cinnamon, as well as cloves and nutmeg in this beer. So there's the pumpkin ale from Smuttynose, and there's a little bit of a blurb here on the back. Come visit our brewery and restaurant at Tooley Farm in Hampton, New Hampshire. Check us out online, smuttynose.com, for events, releases, and great merchandise. See what they did there with the name of the brewery in our store. And always, thanks for saying, make mine smutty, or a smutty. Yeah, the light on the camera kind of blinds me from all this stuff. So we're going to pour her into a pint glass here. Fair game, pint glass. Someone told me I love to use the word fair game when it comes to, or the phrase fair game when it comes to these beer reviews. I guess I do kind of use it quite a bit, especially when I'm talking about particular vessels to pour beer in. Not much of a head on this beer is the first thing I'm kind of noticing. Getting a very orangey, citrusy kind of look to it. Maybe a little pumpkin-y kind of look to it, but a very, very thin head on this beer. I'm going to guess probably about 1/4 of a finger, and it's really dissipating now. Almost becoming non-existent on the top and kind of spreading wide, which is what you would normally expect from a high-volume beer, not quite of a pumpkin ale. So interesting look to this beer. Let's get the smell of Smuttynose Pumpkin Ale. Ooh, this is a pumpkin bomb. I'm telling you, this is the pumpkin pie smell. This is the kind of smell that you want from this particular style of beer. Cloves, nutmeg. Smells like a liquid. Oh look, looks like a liquid autumn pumpkin Yankee Candle. Basically, is kind of what it is. Let me smell the Yankee Candle and see if it kind of smells like the beer. Definitely smells stronger than the beer does, Yankee Candle does, but it's like, this is like a light version of this Yankee Candle that I'm smelling. Definitely getting a lighter version. Cinnamon is definitely wafting up there. The clove's definitely wafting. So a great aroma to this beer. Let's get the taste now of Smuttynose Pumpkin Ale. Yeah, I'm getting a very full pumpkin pie kind of taste to this beer. So right at the front, it's pumpkin. Right at the back, I'm getting cinnamon and clove, and a little bit of the nutmeg too. So the more potent kind of flavors kind of waft to the back of the throat in this beer, which is pretty neat. This probably gives Night Owl, Elysian Night Owl, a run for its money as far as this style. Very well done by Smuttynose. This is a good beer. I'm not a pumpkin ale guy, as you know. I've been reviewing quite a number of them this year, but this is not my style. So I have to kind of divorce myself of what I think of the style compared to objectionableness, whatever you want to call it. That said, a good style, good beer. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Where it falls a little short is in the appearance part of this. A little too thin of a head, kind of a meh kind of looking beer. Looks like one of those beers. Actually, it kind of has the appearance of a beer that's been sitting around for a while, like right at first pour. So I would say that all the points I would take off would be because of appearance. Everything else is top notch. The aroma is top notch. The taste is top notch. And in the end, who the heck cares about how a beer freaking looks, you know? So that said, 8 out of 10 is a good score for Smuttynose. Good job. Thanks.